Hello YouTubers of the world, this is Josie Feely Numero Uno, and thank you for joining me in my first part of Super Mario Sunshine. Let's get started. Start. Alright, so there's another cinematic. I'll be quiet. And this is the tutorial part of this game, so it's going to be pretty easy and basic. Which is pretty alright. It's fine.
What happened?
You guys had a rough landing, that's what happened. Jeez, Peach.
What's this icky paint-like goop? It's moving!
No, boys, don't touch that stuff.
Excuse me. Huh?
I am most concerned with the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
Alright, so we get to play now. Alright, and then Peach talks to us. Okay, so if you don't know, you don't know this game, it's called Super Mario Sunshine, sorry. And it's a, whoa, I did not know you could do that. That's cool. Anyways, another cinematic, another part of the tutorial that we have to sit through. But it's really cool. Look at the bottom left corner right now. Look at it. It's really cool. Super Mario Brothers, the first game. Super Mario World, and Super Mario 64, which is the predecessor of this game, Super Mario Sunshine. We have to sit through this. I'm very sorry, but we have to. It always tells us can't skip it. It's fine. At least I don't have to tell you, actually, which is alright. Many differences between Mario 64 and Sunshine, of course. As you can already tell, there is voice actors in this version. In Super Mario 64, I don't know, they didn't really talk that much. I mean, just grunts, I guess. I mean, it's still a good game. I do not want to hear that explanation again. If you press yes, you can actually skip it still by pressing start. So, basic tutorial boss. We will actually be fighting this boss 5 times. It's kind of boring, but whatever. It's pretty easy. So, as you can see, this goop is really gross, and we saw that Pinta get covered in it, and was underground, actually. That can happen, but it won't happen to Mario. You're fine. And we also have a life meter. What? Really? I missed the first shine. Great thing, that means great things are gonna come up our way. Alright. So we continue here. Alright, another cinematic telling us more plot.
Quite an unusual device.
Which is alright. The police, I guess. They don't have badges. Pretty sad music.
Court is now in session.
As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing Fair Isle Delfino using some paint-like substance. The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home, and yes,
it is a beautiful place,
our very
yeah.
way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on?
Well, us, because we just got here.
Our poor
But whatever.
tremble beneath a veil of darkness. Expert shine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen happen because all of
Who
our guardians,
studies
the Shine Sprites,
about the Shine
have
Sprites?
vanished from their gathering spot at the Shine
Like,
Gate.
do you really
The
need that?
reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame.
Right.
Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness description.
Alright, well, there's two differences.
Obvious, the guilty
The
party
other guy is
sits among
blue
us. It is none other
and has a
than
staff.
Mario.
Toadsworth has to jump for his hand to count.
I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile
This is
handiwork.
full of
Mario shall not be allowed to
plot
leave.
holes, but it makes a great game no matter what. So yeah, it's a very underrated game, really. But
This appears to be
It's
quite
fun
a predicament, Mario.
pretty game.
The analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled
Another thing
by
that's
pollution,
unskippable.
but the pollution itself is not the main problem. Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is
Correct.
a Shine Sprite.
Yeah, we know.
Shine Sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino.
How?
They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the Shine Sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders. It is most pitiable.
That is true,
The
yeah.
only way to ensure the return of the Shine Sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak.
No, he's actually waiting for us.
Mario are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
It's actually kind of weird that he says tomorrow because in this game, time doesn't change. Look in the back. There's a green bird and it's frozen. It's really weird. And so is the other guy's hair. It's really weird. He's just another cinematic. It doesn't matter. And then whenever we enter Delfino Plaza, we always get this little cinematic view, which is kind of cool. That guy running actually gets into the goop. You can see it in a second. Oh, thank you, musician. These Toadsworth and Peach, I don't care. There it is. That's what you get for exercising. Alright, so we get to see this basic boss again, and this time it's a little different. It'll close its mouth, and you'll have to wait for it to open it again. If you shoot water while the mouth is closed, you'll have to wait a little more. And we also get these little enemies, these goopies, I guess, that can hurt you. Another cinematic. The last of this videos, though, so you know,
On the statue's head.
a little cool. Why would you ever think that? He's standing... whatever. His name is Shadow Mario. And, it's really cool. So you'll take up Princess Peach and you'll draw an M on the ground. You do not need to draw the... clean the M's at all. And, sliding on the goop will, make you go down. You just have to splash him with water consistently, so then he'll drop a lot quicker. Completely unfair. You should not be allowed to use tools like that. Why not? You're using tools like your little staff right there. And he's gonna make a beeline for the plaza, actually. And as you saw in this game, you can jump on the NPCs, sorry, on their heads, which is really cool. And he'll be waiting right there for you. And then he'll do this. Did I do it? No, I didn't do it. No speed running tactics for Super Mario Sunshine, which is fine. But you, you'll draw a little M, and it'll take you to the worlds of this game by Uncle Hills, Episode 1. That's a shine that we need to collect. So, we're gonna go collect that shine. And as you can see, it's another basic boss that we've already done 2 times. Let's go get him. We won't actually do anything to Shadow Mario. He's just there. Alright then. And if you go right here, and let's see if I can do it. Oh, I didn't do it. No speedrun tactics. Like I said, there's a way to keep the momentum of you sliding. And actually, no, I'm not gonna make it. That's fine. Actually keep the momentum, so you'll jump really high off that log after hovering towards it. It's really cool. These big meatballs, they can hurt you pretty bad, I think. I've never had to deal with them, actually. Alright, there we go. So we'll fight this guy 2 more times after this. These goopies are pretty annoying because that's what happens if you shoot him while the mouth's closed. And no matter what happens, wherever you are, see I was swimming out into the ocean, it will just teleport you in front of this hill. So yeah. And if you can see way far in the back over there, that windmill, there's a little thing over there, and we'll actually be going over there instead of collecting the shine. You can of course collect it, but whoops. Well, actually, let me show you an enemy. This is whatever the name is, and you squirt it with water, and then you can jump on it, and you'll jump really high. And as you can see, we get more meatballs to dodge. They're not too hard, especially now. This boss, actually, that we're going up to, is for episode 2, but you can do it now, and that's what I always do, so why not? Why not do it right now? So, maybe I'll just collect the shine sprite off camera, so then you won't have to see it again, or whatever. And as you can see, there's a red end over there. You squirt it. Alright, I can't do it, huh? It'll give you a blue coin, and blue coins we will talk about later on. But right now, this tiny cinematic, just showing you the boss, really. And I guess it's saying that Mario is very fat because this guy, it's a male, I think. I'm just gonna call him a man. Don't worry about it. He's been standing up there and nothing's happened, and all of a sudden we get there. So he's got a lot of dirt all over him. So then you want to clean it off real quick. Now this guy, he's kind of the same as the other bosses that we've been fighting. You open his mouth and you want to squirt in his mouth until he'll gulp a lot and he'll make it an outie belly button. I'm in his stomach, alright. And you want to ground pound his stomach. Pretty crazy. If you actually make him turn like this, whoops. Alright then, that's what happens if you get too close to him. He'll always open his mouth and do that. It's really quick, speedrun tactic. So yeah, you just want to turn right here, and he'll turn and open his mouth immediately. Whoops, there we go. And you can't actually hit the belly button without the arrow pointing down at it, for whatever reason, whatever. Speedrunning tactic? No. Cool. Close enough. Alright, so that's our second shine. Dodging the first episode, actually. So we'll go to the third episode, skipping the first episode, which is really cool. We don't actually have to care about that now. And, well, next time on Super Mario Sunshine with JosieFeely1, we will be doing episode 3, and who knows, maybe even more episodes after that. See you then.